everybody. Sorry I'm a little late. I lost track of time. This is what happens when you're working and relaxing. I don't even know if that's a thing. Oh, goodness. Well, for those who don't know, my name is Mandy. I am one half of the Salt and Sass game team, but you will probably see me most likely on the channel. Hope everybody had a nice holiday, and maybe you're like me. You're in the office, which is exactly where I am right now. Well, working from home, but this is my lunch break. And I do some streaming, but some people have to go to the office. So you may be like me. But it's pretty light. People are still away. So getting things done that maybe wouldn't have gotten done otherwise. So this is kind of a good thing, I guess. My bangs are doing some weird puffy thing. It is what it is. Yeah, so I figured today, let's keep it light, have a little chat to see what people did that was fun over the holidays. And then I do have Point Galaxy set up on the table to run through that as a solo play, and then maybe talk about some of the games I played the other day, actually. It's freezing rain here, so it's kind of not so nice outside, so I presume a lot of people are probably going to be keeping it indoors for the most part. As always, I have a little music in the background. I think it's okay. If it's not too loud, whatever, let me know and I'll adjust, but we're just keeping it light and airy on the music front, not too wild. I'm still trying to find like music I can use in the background. I'm like, this is cool, it's chill. Sometimes you want some like, I don't know, fast music, but not music that's gonna stress you out, if that makes sense. Some of this music on these channels are like intense, and if I'm just doing like a chill stream about a board game, oh, I don't want to be stressed. So we'll see how this plays out, but I also don't foresee today being super busy. I know people are still getting sorted after the holidays, or heck, they just don't want to be online. I totally get that, so no pressures at all. So yeah, I did want to mention over the holidays, I'm very excited about this. So I'm not really a Christmas person, but I was excited, and sorry, and I should backtrack. And I don't generally like gifts so much. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really care if I get gifts or not, but I like giving gifts to other people. Hey, Tangi, thanks for popping in. Oh, I mean, if you're, I'd love to hear how your holiday went. I was just telling everybody that with my holiday, I don't love Christmas or whatever, but I got some money, which I was like, I didn't need it, but okay, I'll take it. And I bought a 3D printer. So yeah, so that's like the top of my topics right now, is the whole 3D printer thing. So yeah, I don't know if anybody else 3D prints, but I ended up getting the bamboo A1 combo. For everybody who doesn't 3D print, or like, who cares, what is that? That's like good if you're a beginner. But the combo part is that you can do colors as well. Because the biggest thing is some of them are just like you can only put in one color at a time. You just have to change them out when you're printing different colors. This one can do multicolor. But then my friend was telling me how like the multicolored ones can create something called poop. I know, I'm making you really interested in buying a 3D printer now with this discussion of poop. But it's just like waste from the colors. When it switches over from one color to another, it like pushes out the extra stuff that's not needed. So that's what they mean by poop. Anyway, too much information there. So it's on sale. So I got it for $4.99. I think originally like $600 plus tax. And then I got a few filaments to try because I'm really interested in the sparkly ones or the shiny ones. Or anyway, of course, we're going to go down that road, and the whole ADHD things, I had to refrain from buying like all the things because I don't need all the things. But now I have a list of like a million things that I want to print. Anyway. So, unfortunately, it's back ordered, so I can't even get it until beginning of January. So I've just been researching some things, little D&D box I want to make. That's about it. Anyway, so that's my whole blah blab on 3D printing. So I'm excited. My friend Stefan, who was on the channel, is the one who recommended that one to start with, because I think I was looking at another one. He's like, that's intense, Mandy. Like, you don't need that huge one. I mean, you can get that one, but you're going to get same quality print for what you need in the A1. You don't need this other wild one. So yeah, Tangi, so it's really cool. So I'm looking forward to printing board game inserts and whatever things that I probably don't need to print. But I was looking at my little desk. I'm like, ooh, I can print so many cute things. I mean, this is a luxury. It is not a need to have. This is not something everyone can afford. I am very aware. So, Tangi, hopefully your holiday went well. Hopefully lots of food, family, laughs, the things, or hey, maybe just relaxing. I've been watching a lot of, don't laugh. There's a show called Love After Lockdown or something, or Love. Anyway, it's on Tubi. I've been watching that. It has like 1 million episodes per season, but I'm on my Steam Deck. I have that playing in the background. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's something. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, some of the stories are really interesting. One of them is a little sad, I'll be honest. I won't get into too many details. One of them's a little sad because it's like someone who just needs the help and is just not getting that support, and that's sad. But some of the other ones, I'm like, girl, come on. Like, 2 plus 2 is not equaling 4 here. You need to move on. Okay, so Tan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't know. There's like 7 seasons of this thing, but I think 1 through 4 are on Tubi, and then there's like the rest of them are on another one. Yeah, the stories are so wild. Like, it's insane. Anyway, for those of you who are like, reality TV is not your thing, I'm just relaxing. This is just something I can handle when I'm relaxing. So I find it entertaining, except for that one story I do find a little sad. But all the other ones, I'm just like, come on, what is happening here? But sometimes you just need to go through it in order to maybe get to that consequence and then be like, oh, okay, I don't know. But anyway, so if you're interested in seeing it, it's on Tubi, I think, which is free. Yeah, anyway. It is. Okay, it is free. So that's one place you can watch it. Now, that's in Canada. I don't know where else. I think you can probably find bits of it elsewhere, but just in case. Not that I'm pushing you to do that. So there you go. Between my 3D printing research, I managed to break all my nails on this hand, not on this hand. Like, so me playing the game, no judgments, please. This is the hand. I'm right-handed. So, oh, sorry, except for this nail that didn't break. So this is what we're looking at. So if anybody jumps on this channel and is like, oh, look at her nails. Listen, okay? They all broke and I don't have an appointment until tomorrow. So that's why. Because you know there's going to be someone, girl doesn't do her nails. And anybody who watches this channel knows full well I do my nails. Anyway, it's a thing. It's the holidays. Whatever. Yeah, it's so bad. They just started snapping off. I don't know what happened. It's probably just got to the end of like the life cycle and was like, no. And it only happens when I go snowboarding. So yeah, whatever. That's a thing. It's fine. I think today will be quiet, which I'm totally okay with. Just few of us here just hanging out. It's when I make this video, I push it to YouTube. That's when I'll start getting like the hate comments. We shall see. So no judgments, please. And yeah, so there's that. I'm like, what else have I been doing? So yeah, so I think we'll go through, I think Point Galaxy is pretty short. So I can go through that. I haven't played it solo. I've played it not solo. So we're going to see how this pans out solo. It seems like one of those ones that's not complicated, but I feel like I'm going to make it complicated. I don't know. It's just a thing. And then I'll talk about some games that I've been playing. The podcast is also dropping this week. So we're going to talk about Sweetlands, which I played on the channel. Suzanne hasn't played it. So I had offered to teach it to her sometime this week. So that'll probably happen. So, all right, let's jump into Point Galaxy and see what we can do there. I realize this is a scene that I like never use for setup, so it's probably going to be a little wonky, not going to lie. So, I don't know if you've all played the Point series. There's like Point Salad, Point Galaxy, and Point... Oh my gosh, what is it called? Not Point Neighborhood. It's like one to do with buildings and stuff. Oh my gosh. Anyway, there is another one that I'm not showing on here, so... Hey, Chelcat, good afternoon. We were just talking about the different Point games. There's Point Galaxy, Point Salad, and then there's, oh my god, it's not Point Neighborhood, but it's like Point, it has to do with buildings, okay? There's another one. And we were just talking about my, I got a hair on my face, my latest obsession with 3D printing, because, well, I just bought one. It hasn't come yet, but I'm listing all the things now. People are suggesting that I should print, so I'm very excited about this. So we'll see what happens. You played Vampire the Masquerade this past weekend. The anxiety. Yeah, see? It's like Blood on the Clock Tower. Oh, I can't play a lot of these games. But hopefully it was good. Oh, goodness. Hey, who just dropped in? Unimpressed 00. Point salad. Yummy. You would think, right? I guess. Yeah, because we do tend to talk about games in food terms. Like, this game's so crunchy, right? Like, it's heavy. Point salad. Who doesn't want points in a mixed up salad type game? Even though this one is literally about points and salads. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I was going somewhere and it didn't quite go where I thought it was going to go. Ooh, sorry. Okay, enough of me blabbering on. But while I'm doing the game stuff here with Point Galaxy, I sort of keep looking at it here. If anybody does do 3D printing, that's a thing you do. And you think, hey, oh my gosh, I like cute things. And you have suggestions, as I'm a newbie to the 3D printing world, please feel free to drop you won't be able to do links, but just put the name of whatever I should look up. I looked up all the search engines and stuff. Just throw that in there so I can go check it out. Let me know all the things. So, all right, the big one I'm excited about is my RPG box thing that I'm going to do. I paid for that one, though. That one was kind of pricey, but I'm excited. Okay, I digress. Let us jump into Point Galaxy and see what we can do over there. So let me see here. I made some changes here. Yoink. Okay. Hopefully this mic is on and working. Let's take a gander, shall we? Okay. There we go. Yes. Okay. This mic is working. I just got to get like all up in my business. You were up against a werewolf, and you almost got all of our characters wiped out, but we made it. Now we're going to take a break from the game. I should have said it's Vampire the Masquerade Chapters, the board game. Yeah, because there's Vampire the Masquerade. I think there are RPGs. Like, there are so many variations of that game that are out and about right now. So I don't think I've played that one, though. So, but yeah, see, stress? That sounds like stress. Seems like it's good stress? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh gosh, I'm glad to hear you tried it though. I need to know more. I don't play a lot of those ones. I know them, but I don't play a lot of them. Okay, so here we are, everybody. We're going to be playing Point Galaxy. Yes, I know we've got two cameras here. I was trying to push this out into one. It just wasn't happening. So yeah, so it's going to be a thing. So you might see some things that are doubled. It is what it is. You'll survive. So this is the main display over here with some tiles, like scoring tiles, and I can get some close-ups if we need to get in there. And then this is going to be like the play area. So we have the AI that's going to be up here, and then mine are going to be down here. Yeah, got the scoring, so we'll do all that after. I did take out some cards based on the game because it is based on, these piles look a little off. I believe it's game end when you can't refill, or you go to refill and the pile is empty. I'll verify that. So I haven't played it solo, so I may have to kind of check the rules every so often to make sure that I am playing it correct for solo, but I do know the basic rules. So what we're trying to do is, for those who are not aware of this game, it is a card drafting and tableau building game, and it does play a decent amount of players. It plays 1 to 5, which is cool. And if you've played any of the point games, it's going to be really similar where you're trying to draft cards from here. So you can either take cards from, let me see if I can zoom in. It might let me do it. Maybe. Yeah, let me do it a little bit. There we go. Loop. Okay. So ideally, you're going to be drafting from here, either from the tops of the decks, but you won't flip them, or from here, and again, you also don't flip them. So you see some planets, we have some asteroids, you'll see suns, moons, there are a whole bunch of things. And then you'll see here, these are some tiles that we can score on at the end of the game. And this one here, technically, it just lets us know where the AI is going to be pulling from. So this will move around. All right, let me zoom back out. Yeah, so this will move around here, and that will actually time the game. So I think it's 13 rounds in total. So by the time it gets back to here, that'll be the game end. So there's that. Okay. Oh, good. I love that you all are talking about Vampire Masquerade, because it's not one that I know a lot about, but I suspected that other people might. So this is awesome. Okay, so we are going to be collecting, like I was saying, asteroids, suns, moons, planets, all the things. Obviously, our little rockets for endgame scoring. And trying to get as many points as possible by doing so. So some of the suns will allow us to do that based on some scoring here. So at the end of the game, for example, every 2 points for every blue and green planet in this particular system. Okay? They're in the entire area. Not going to count. Needs to be under this sun. The reason why this is set up like this, the AI cards can kind of just like go in here versus mine. I think I have to, well, I have to have them in rows. And I think there might be a limit to how many cards I can have. We'll double check. Okay, so there's that. So in the other game, I apologize, the game ends after 13 rounds for solo. In the other game, it's based on emptying the decks and then not being able to refill. So solo, we're just worried about when this gets back to this position. Okay, I'll explain as we go because there are a few cards and they all do kind of different things. And we'll go from there. So let's pull up the old solo. And as usual, if you have questions, throw them in the chat. I have not played this solo, so I've only played it with 3 players. So if I've missed something, well, we'll try our best to recover from that. Okay, so we've set up the game. So for those who are wondering, you set it up as you would with 2 players, but we put these rockets out here, 10 of those, and then 1 is going to go around the board, and then we take out some cards. Let's see. Okay, perfect. All right, so first things first, I will be taking my turn first, and then the AI will take, and from what I remember, they take the 2 cards that it's pointing to, the closest 2, so it would be these 2. When it moves here, it'll take those 2. All right, so suns are great. I don't think it's required to have a sun. I thought it was, but I don't believe so. I think it's something that you can have. Hey, Gameritis guy comes in with the bang as always. Thanks for coming in. We just started playing Point Galaxy, and I haven't played this one solo, so. But thanks for joining. If you have played a solo, please jump in with any comments. If you were just missed it, I keep saying it because I'm so excited. I ordered a 3D printer. It's coming soon. So if you have any 3D printing ideas or things that I should check out, throw them in the chat. Always welcome. All right, so let's do some drafting here. So I can take, so asteroids, as I take cards, I'll explain what they do. Asteroids are great because whoever has the most will get 10 points, second most 6, third most 2 points, but in our case, we won't be using all those values. So, Tangy, the poot takes me out all the time. I think I've become immune to the psh, when he comes in, it's like, oh yeah, that's just Gameritis guy. See, you now have a thing that you do. I love it. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Oh, nope, not gonna happen. Okay, so having asteroids is good for me. I don't know, actually in this game, let's check out the scoring. Do they actually score? I mean, I think they would. Okay, so for solo mode scoring, and we're playing on easy, by the way. You're going to get points for number of unique planets per solar system. So these are solar systems. Points for moon cards. Asteroids. Okay, number of points printed on the asteroid cards based on comparison to your tableau. Perfect. So it's the same. So I kind of like getting a jump on that because they will take this. And they will also take this if I don't choose something from here. So if I take the asteroid... Now, asteroids gets... Oh, I can't take that one yet. Asteroids get tucked. Yep. Behind a sun card. So if I didn't have a sun card, well, which is what would happen, I cannot take that second asteroid, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. So that one gets tucked. And for those who are not sure, cards that I'm getting here can be placed on top. So suns kind of hover, and then you kind of put your stuff after. But for our room purposes, I'm going to shrink it down. They either get tucked, or they get put underneath. In this particular case, asteroids get tucked behind suns specifically. Okay? And I also forgot to ask how everyone's holiday is. I know I asked some people, but please, if there's anything you want to share, like how did the eggnog go over? I know someone was doing chili. How did the chili go over? Was it nice and hot, spicy? Was the eggnog, you know, dropping people on their butt? Always curious. All right, let us... Oh, the eggnog was spectacular. You know what that means, everybody. I'm glad to hear that. I love eggnog. It's so good. So I picked one card. Now I got to draft another so I can start putting like a green planet. I like that this counts as both. Blue planets are also nice, and this would prevent it from getting the asteroid. So if I take this planet... Oh, something I should probably have mentioned. These have to be in numerical order. Sorry. They have to be in numerical order in the sense of ascending and descending. So I can't just put a 1, 2, and then later go back and put a 1. I have to either stick to a 1, 2, 5, 6, or in descending, 6, 5, 3, 2, whatever. So by me placing the 4 under here, or I could just start a new one. Placing a 4 under here means I have to start doing 4, 3, 2, 1, or 5, 6, 7. And I think it only goes up to 7, I think. So that is not great. An X is great because an X counts as anything. I kind of like that. I might take this X planet. It's a wild, basically. So the X is a wild. So I could just kind of throw that in there. So technically this goes under the sun, but because I'm lacking space right now, we're going to just tuck it like this, even though it's a sun. We know it's a sun. I'm just going to put it there. Okay? So, okay, so Chelka, your holidays were nice. Hosted your in-laws for dinner. They brought the turkey and everything I made came out delicious. That's amazing. That's always nice when the food comes out. Because nothing's more irritating. You spend that much time baking stuff and then stuff starts to go poorly. That is never fun. That is amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. And Gameritis guy, you're an eggnog. You're able to get it distributed and shared. Okay, that is it. Sharing is caring. We like that. We like that. Awesome. I love it. I posted my pies. I was very impressed. And then someone's like, can we see the inside of these pies? I'm like, yeah, I mean, if there's any pie left. One's already gone. So now I gotta see. The crust was crusting. It was so flaky. Ugh, my best crust to date. Speaking of, I have extra crust in the fridge. I might make a tortilla. For those who don't know, tortilla is like a meat pie. Or I could just make apple dumplings. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. Okay, I digress. So something else I want to look at too is how many rockets I have on my cards. So I'll just pull this up so you can see it. That. The reason why is when you count rockets, it allows you once you get 5 to get one of these. You get 10, you get another one, that sort of thing. They also get them too, so they're endgame scoring. Now that I've chosen my cards, this refills. And now the AI player gets to take this card. Yoink. And this card, like this. Okay. So I'm placing them sideways like this just because I have room purposes, okay? So I don't think it matters. Let me just double check. Okay, you and the AI start. Okay, they do that. Place one of the leftover rocket tokens. Okay, we did that. Okay, so AI will take their turn. They will draft the 2 closest cards. These cards will be added to their tableau. And then it says to do this, follow these rules for the AI's tableau. So there is actually something. So place them in. Okay, so planet cards do get placed in columns where it contains a single copy of each number value. So we do have to pay attention to number values here. Sequence doesn't matter. If a number value already exists, then it gets placed into a new system. So a new column. Got it. Okay, so this actually does, in fact, matter. So let's see what it says here, which is going to be real tight for my little cards here, but we're going to try our best to make this work. Okay, so we got a moon card. So moon cards drafted just go within their tableau. We don't have to align them with any of the planet cards. They're not associated. Okay, and we got asteroid cards. No need to tuck them behind any sun cards. They're not associated. So these can just hang out. So these were cool. But once I start placing planets, they do, in fact, actually have to go down, like in a line. Okay. They don't have enough rockets to do anything, so that's it for them. Their little rocket moves here. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. So it does actually matter planet cards for them. Cool. I feel like this is going to be a very quick game, and I feel like I'm not going to do particularly well here, but we're going to try our best. Let's see here. Those do look good. Is that my pies? I hope so. They were delicious. Gel cat. Gameritis, although I will say I picked up a bad cough and runny nose after Christmas. Oh no, I'm sorry. That took you out for the past 2 days, and only for you to recover right on time before I start work. Don't you love that? They're like, yay, I'm feeling better just in time for work. Boo. It's like it knows. Okay, Chelcat, thanks. They were very good, actually. And I opted for no ice cream this year. I poured a little whipped cream in the little slots, and then you throw it back in for an extra 5 minutes to toast it up. It's very good. Not so good for my stomach because the lactose kills me, but the cream isn't bad. High-level creams aren't bad if you have lactose issues, oddly enough. But yeah, sorry you're not feeling well. Fit to work. Fit to be back at work. Yes, boo. Chelka, you've never heard of baking in the cream? Yeah, so the recipe I sent you, that is something they recommend. It's an option. You can, after you finish baking, if you're going to eat it right away, the slots that you put in them, take it out, pour a little bit in there, and then for the last 5 minutes, put it in to keep it heated with the cream. Tastes good. Very good. Does better for my stomach than the ice cream, oddly enough, but yeah. Okay, back to me. I'm making poor decisions here. Something else I didn't mention as well, we have letters on these cards, and if I choose and I'll pick them, but they're scoring for having multiple letters as well. So, multiple different letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, having those as well. And there are a few of them that are in here that I may want to get into my tableau. Right now, I want a high number to throw in here, but I also want green and blue. Or I could just start a whole new system here. And then hope for a sun card that'll go on top that scores them. Otherwise, well, it is what it is. But I do want to get my 2 points per here. So maybe let's start with this, which is a 5. And it has, you'll notice that has a slash, which means it can be orange or green when I'm doing my scoring, or there are some moons that can affect this. And I can put this, so I can either put it back here or here. So technically my X could be any number, right? So we'll say my X is like a 6. So we can do 6, 5, and so forth. Let's just, I'm going to push this up a little bit. All right. So now, let us pick another card. It doesn't refill. I need blue. There is a blue here, actually. So let's take that. And pop that planet card there. So now we've got a little bit of a run. 6, 5, 4. Not terrible. Ideally, we want to get some more diversity in color, though. So I can, not diversity in color, but more blue and green planets. So now this refills. And that's my turn. Unfortunately, I didn't really do much else. Buddy here, though, is going to get some stuff. So the AI is going to get these 2 cards here. So they get a wormhole. And wormholes normally allow you to change the order of the numbers. So let's say I was like, oh gosh, I'm running out of room to put cards. Oop, I could switch it to turn the numbers to go the other way. So see how I'm going for 6, 5, 4. I could put a wormhole and make it now go back 4, 5, 6 the other direction. So this changes up the direction. So wormholes for the AI, there's no need to place them beside any cards. Doesn't matter. So they're just going to hang out. Okay, we'll do that. It just makes it a bit easier for me to count points later. So that was the first card they got. Now they get this card. And this card is a planet card. So this actually matters. So now when we're putting planet cards for them, place them into the columns where each column contains only a single copy of each value. Sequence does not matter. If a number already exists. Okay, so there's no number. It's the first number. So we'll pop that. Now, I don't know if it needs to specifically go under this sun, but we'll just put it here so we can see. What I might actually do is I'll do it this way. So technically we'll say, oh, we need to see the number though. We'll do that. Okay. So we'll say it's there just so I have room to do stuff. There we go. It's so awkward doing this without, I guess I could have put it here, but it just made it really weird. Okay. Cards, always a weird one. So fill that back up. Yep. And that's going to go there. So that'll be for their next turn. So, yeah, okay. So we did turn 1 was here. Turn 2 is here. And this will be turn 3. Okay. I feel like I haven't done anything. It's not going well. Okay, so. Okay, another pair here would be good. I also need to start getting some rockets so I can do some scoring. I feel like this is going so much faster solo. Yikes. Oh, I could just start a whole new run with this 7. So if I take the 7 to start a whole new solar system, as they say, you don't need a sun necessarily, but I could put one there later. I had to double check that because I thought you needed a sun, but you don't. I think you can just start it without a sun and add it after. Let's just double check before I say that. They can only have a single sun card, and they can be placed into an existing solar system. So I can start that. I like this. Now, the colors don't have to match, so I could do a 6, which has another rocket, or I could take a 6 that has the letters, because the letters are another scoring thing that could happen. I don't like any of those options, actually. I do like this, which gives me choices in color, but I'm not scoring anything right now. Okay, let's just take the 6 with the rocket. Yes, question mark? Yes. Okay, because now I'm working up to my rocket total, and so far I only have 3, so I can't take any endgame rocket scores. So this refills. Loop. And now Buddy here takes their card, so they get a moon. And moons, as far as I'm aware, just hang out up here, but let's just double check. They don't need to be aligned to any of the planet cards. Great. So they just hang out. And then we take this one here. This is a planet card. So now it says the planet cards. And it goes into where there's a single column copy of this number sequence. Doesn't matter. So it can hang out in here. Okay. Good. So now we refill this. And this moves over here. We are on round 4. Jeez, it's going fast. Like, very fast. Okay. So, I'd like a sun to score something here, but this is 1 for every green planet. I don't have any green planets here. 2 for every green and purple. I have 1 purple. Can't really get a green because it's a 7. Remember, we have to go in numerical order here. Yeah, these are bad. I mean, technically I could put it here, but it's not going to really score me much. Actually, rockets are good because I have 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay. 3 rockets. I could do 4, 5, but that's a 1. That'll just kill that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Decisions. Okay, let's do the 3. Again, it's not really scoring me much here. We're in round 4, so I should have 8 cards. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I get 1 more card. The sun already started there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, I get another card. So I took the 3. Yes, I'm playing a solo space game. Blink twice if I need help. I'm so blinking. I need all the help. It's okay so far, I'll be honest. Not my favorite way. I mean, anyway, we'll talk about it after. It's fine. I think I like it better as a group, but we'll see how it goes. I do have a... I could get... What other card do I want to take? A wormhole can reverse this, actually. I kind of like where that's going. Or I could just straight up just... I'm only going to get 2 points from that whole thing. But I need a rocket. If I take the 1, bam, and do that, that will kind of, in essence, unless I get a wormhole, it ain't happening. So unless I get a wormhole, that's kind of, it is what it is. So I'm just going to push that up a bit. And a wormhole will allow me to reverse the number sequencing. But I do have, because that's the end of my turn, sorry, these will flip. Not scoring very well. But I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 rockets. So in fact, I do get to pick a rocket. So I probably should have waited to get my rockets before I did that. And these are just other end game scoring things I can get, like 1 point per every 2 pink planets, 1 point for every 2 blue, and so forth. So, I mean, right now, it's not great. Oh, I don't know what this one is. It's like 4 points per, and then it has equals, equals, equals. Let's see what that means. I don't know what that one means. Okay, that one is 4 points per set of 3 identical research icons in your galaxy. So the whole tableau. The research icons are the cards with, and I'll show you again, with these letters on them. Actually, I'll put it in this camera. It's better. There we go. So I have 3 of the same of those. I don't even think I have any of those. I sure don't. And we take cards out, so we're not even guaranteed that those cards are going to come out. Yeah, I don't think that's good. Or I could just take a straight up 3 points. Honestly, the way this is going, I think that's probably my best bet. So we're just going to toss you there. Cool. So now AI takes their turn, and they take this card. Okay, which is another sun. And actually, I just want to make sure for suns. How do suns work? Place any sun cards drafted by the AI within their tableau. There is no need to align them. They are not associated. Okay, so it can just hang out with this little area. And they take this card. Now, this card is a number 2, so it already is in here. So technically, it would start a new... And I'm actually just going to... Sorry if you're watching, but I have to shrink. That's a new solar system now for that one. Okay. Oh, you played... How do you say it? Propolis? Propolis? I always want to add another, like, Propolis, but it's not. Actually, Suzanne's going to talk about that one on the podcast coming up. I have it. I haven't played it, so I'd be curious to know what your thoughts. I think it plays solo as well. So, I don't know. Has everybody played that one? Okay, so they should also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 cards. So this will, in fact, move here. Let's just refill this. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know it was about bees. So, I don't know. Did anybody else know it was about bees? I've also done like, it's about bees? What? How did you get that? And then Suzanne will explain what it is in the podcast, but I don't know. Okay, so now I get to go. It's looking rough out here. I'm not going to lie, everybody. It's bad. So, I have a 6 here. I can try to get a 5. Oh my gosh, it's all 6, 7s, and oh my gosh. Yeah, we might just want to start a new one. Or I could take a sun. Lots of suns up here. Purple, anything that does purple and orange? No, no, no. Okay. There's a sun that does pink and orange. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can I just start a whole other solar system? Because this is terrible. Let me see if I can. I think I can. Must be placed in numeric. They can They can placed on top of an existing or maybe used to start one. Okay. Perfect. So I can, in fact, just start a new one. Which I'm gonna, because these cards are not giving right now. Although that's going to take that green, which was so juicy, but I'm going to have to just deal with it. So I can take... If I take this now, that's not great. Okay. So I'm starting a new one with the 7. And a 6. I could take this. I do like these multicolored things, so we'll do that. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. So we'll do that. So this will refill. And Rocket Man is going to take the 6, which will go here because they don't have that in that ecosystem. And the 6, which they don't have, it'll go in this one. Cool. So this goes like this. This goes like this. And this moves. They don't have rockets. I'm counting. They don't have. I should probably check on my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still need 2 more to get another end game scoring token. Chelcat, haven't heard of it, but you're starting to get Spirit Island set up for the first time. Wow. Are you playing Spirit Island, the original, or there's like another one? I own the regular one, but there's like there's a Target version, and that one is just not as, I think it's a little light on some of the pieces. The gameplay is very similar though. Curious to know, yeah, which one, because they are different. Like, I feel they look different. Okay, so that's cool. So now we are back to me. Well, scoring right now is not looking so hot. So I'd really need to... Ooh, that wormhole is nice. It could reverse over here. And I can do... I need blue and green. Does that help me? It doesn't. None of these are great. Oh my gosh, why are these so bad? I could take the 4 and throw that down here. I still don't have anything that I'm super scoring for here, but... yeah, 4. I could do 4 or 3. There's a lot of purple. If I get something with purple. And these cards are terrible. Oh, so moons, which I didn't talk about. Moon cards. In this one, it's saying I need to have this card between 2 planets of the color it indicates. In this case, it would be green and purple. So, yeah, that's not a great card for me right now. And it's not or, it's and. I think it's and. We'll double check. Let's see. Moon, I'm pretty sure it's and. There are ones that are or, but the moon, that one in particular. Let's see. Moon cards, here we go. It says... must match each, yeah, between 2 planet cards, and each must match a different one of the 2, or the 2. So it can be an and or. So it's an and in that case. This is terrible. All right, let's not belabor the moment here. So let's take that purple. Pop that over there. I mean, there is literally no rhyme or reason for what I'm doing right now, but and put that over there. So let's see how many, before I refill here, how many rockets I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 short to get another token. So Boo earns. Flip that. Flip that. This is going to take from here, so it's going to take these 2. The 6 is in both, so... all right, so we're going to... okay, we're just going to do this for a second. So that's that, and then the 7's going to go here. Okay, and then these are the cards they collected, so let's just throw these ones here. Okay, these are for the AI. It's getting a little full here. That's okay. Now we do have to refill for them. And they're going to come up here. Wow, it's coming full circle, and I feel like I've done absolutely nothing. Oh gosh, I need a sun that actually scores something good. Ooh, that moon is good, though. Oh, I like that. Okay, so the moon. I'll show you this card. I just need to make sure it's sandwiched between... buy a card that's purple, either on the top or the bottom. Not both, so only one card has to be purple, and it's 2 points at the end of the game. So I could just pop that sucker in here. Bam! Which is nice, so it's going to give me straight up 2 points because it's beside a purple planet. But I still have to continue with my numbering. What else can I do here? I can make sure to get that asteroids, because right now I'm not winning asteroids. We're tied. And I don't know if ties are friendly. But I need a sun to tuck it, and I don't have a sun. Ah, no! It won't take it, thank goodness, but still. Dang it! It will take those 2, so... yikes! Okay. Let's see. Thinking. What can I take here? So I can only take a 2. A wormhole will sort that out. I need a 2 or a 1. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, well, I could take the 5. Actually, taking a rocket would be good, because right now my points is terrible. Although, even getting a rocket is not going to help my scoring. So, Propolis is... okay, it's easy to teach. Okay, that's good. Yeah, easy teaches are nice, especially now when you're just kind of relaxing. You want that. Shellcut, you got the regular one. You got it from an LGS. Okay, so it probably is the regular one. The other one I think is available more in like retail. So yeah, you'll know. The pieces are not as, they're not as deluxe. So, but it's still good. Still good. How do people like Spirit Island? I like that game. It's not one that hits the table often though for me. I don't know. Okay, so I still have cards to take. What are we on now? This is round 8, so I should have 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Oh yeah, I still need to take my cards. Haha. Well, I don't know what to take. I guess I could take this purple. This is for every 2 moons I get 4 points. I mean, I don't hate that. But it has to be in that particular thing. Okay, so let's take the 5. And let's take this and see... Oh, gosh, I have to get another moon? I'll try. I don't know how that's going to happen, but... And I'll just tuck this, but ideally it just sits above it. So for those who are familiar with the game, but I'm low on room here, so we're going to do that. But that means I do need to get another moon in there. Yikes. So let's flip this. And now they're going to take 2 cards, so they're going to take these 2. So the 7 is going to go here, and the 2 will go into this one because they have it. Now this moves here, just so I don't forget. They don't have enough rockets. They have, actually I should be counting those. They have 1 rocket, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so actually they did get one now. They just got it on this turn. So they get the rocket, and I think when they get a rocket, it's just the first one that's here. But let's double check. Okay. I'm pretty sure they just take the first rocket there. Oh, sorry. No, it says, yeah, immediately take the leftmost available. So they'll take this rocket, which was just giving us a point for every 2 pink planets. I mean, it is what it is. My points are not going very well, so... Okay, so we're back to my turn. I mean, here's a 2 points for every 2 pink planets, but it's not really great. I do see another moon here, but in order for me to make this effective, I need to have a card here. So I need a 2 here. A 2 and then a moon. This one's saying I need... Oh, that's not good. That one means I need an orange here. Like, I need an orange planet for this moon to be useful. And of course, none of these are that. Wow, that's bad. Okay, mistakes may have been made there. I don't know what to do. And I still need 1 more rocket, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more will get me another token. Although it's not like I'm scoring really well here. Okay. Choices are limited. I can either start a whole new thing. No, that doesn't work. I still don't have a sun scoring here. Yuck. All right, let's do... I don't know how to do this. I mean, I do know how to do it. I just don't know what to do. I could do a 3, a moon, and then I would need a 1 orange for that to work, but I'd really be banking on me getting that card. Oh, sorry, no, I can't put a 3. It has to be a 2. Or a 1, actually. Actually, it has to be a 1. No, that can't work. It can't work. I can't work. Okay. Let's do a 4. And a 3. Which will then get me my rocket, the 10th one that I needed to get another one of these. It's not going well here, but I do have a lot of orange planets, so I feel like that's a point for every 2 orange. Why not? So now these refill. AI's turn, so they get the 2 7s. Dang. And when we checked, they had 6 rockets. This will bring them to 8, so not enough for another rocket, but... Oh, sorry. These should have been separate. So that's 7, 7. Okay, so 7. And then 7 goes on its own, because there's a 7 in each one of those. Okay, this moves. There are literally like 2 rounds left, 3 rounds left, something like that. We're very close. I like this planet name. Blurg. That's how I feel right now about where my points are going. Blurg. Oh, it seems you can't see it. Sorry. The little rockets here. Let's see here. Chelka, you got influenced by Discord you're in where Spirit Island seems to be everyone's favorite game. It's a lot of people's favorite game. I like it. I just don't think it's my favorite game, but it's a good game. But a lot of people love it. So I could totally see you being influenced, you know? And Tangy, you bought Table Fables 1 and 2. Oh, is it Stephanie? Of course. Reading the rules for Apothecary. Yes, Apothecary. I have that. I was hoping over the holidays I'd get to do more solo RPGs. I have Miru sitting here. I printed a whole book of one. It's like a really cozy, it's like tea time something. I just haven't had time. I just need to take a week off to just like do that sort of stuff because otherwise, and then sewing, haven't even looked at sewing. So you'll have to let me know because I have not tried Apothecary either. It's sitting there on my shelf because I have the paper version. Oh, so cute. I love the cozy theming. All right, we're back to me. Sorry, my little token. I didn't realize I had like pushed it way down on the screen. It's down there. So once it gets back to here, I think it's, yes, once it gets back to here, our game will be over. Okay. I am just gonna to... Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're getting like a mixture of two things here. So, that's unfortunate. It spilled over into the other screen. Okay, so now I was really trying really hard to get that moon, which is now gone anyway, so... This is 3 points for grouping of purple, orange, blue. No blue here. Can I make a blue happen? No, of course not. And I can't put a sun there. This is 1 point for every blue planet. I don't have any blue. But I could get that asteroid, which I think is important. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll take the asteroid, put that behind this sun, because it has to be behind the sun. And a wormhole would let me potentially... Yeah, a wormhole here would be very good. Because then I could get another moon, potentially. So if I do that, and that actually will get me... Yeah, okay. Thinking, sorry. Because then I can start going back up in number sequence here. It's rough out here. Actually, what am I saying? This one. This is the one I need it for. So I could do the wormhole. Can I place a wormhole on top of the moon? I don't think that matters. Let's double check. We don't want to cheat. Yep. Yep. And you can have, sorry, and I didn't say this, but you can have the same numbers in here. But when we do scoring, they're going to be looking at unique numbers. So let's do wormhole here. The reason why is because I want the numbers to reverse. Okay, so I think those were my two cards. So I took off the top. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That should be my cards. What are you at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right. Because I go first and then they'll go. Okay. So let's do that. And what am I thinking here? Sorry, I'm thinking of what I should do next. Okay, doesn't matter. I picked my cards. I took the wormhole and I took the asteroid. Cool. Now, they're going to move this little thingy over here. And sorry, why am I moving that? Nope, that doesn't move yet. Stays here. They get these two cards. My bad. The one's going to go here, and then we're going to have to count rockets. And then the 4 will also go here. So let's take a look at rockets here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 in this little area here. Let me just put these cards back out. 4. Okay. So they have 4 rockets. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. Ha ha ha. So they don't get another rocket yet. So these will refill. This is going to go here. Okay, got ahead of myself there. Okay, so now, now that I have a wormhole, I can start going my numbers can increase. And I need another moon in order to score this 4 points for 2 moons. I mean, that'd be really nice. Although there aren't any moons right now, so that doesn't really help me at the moment. But I can put the wormhole here. Maybe this can get me more blue and green planets, because right now that's not looking so hot either. So let's try that. Maybe I'll take a wormhole to put that there. It also gets me another rocket. And now I can start going back up. So I can do... I need more blue. Ooh, the blue's not very good. There's a green with another rocket. Okay, let's try it and hope for some more blue. So many rockets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, I get another... I'm going to get another token. Oh, who did some fishing? Oh, wait, actually, I missed a few things. What dad joke did you get? What did the drummer name her twin daughters? Anna 1, Anna 2. Oh, that literally took me a minute. Anna 1, Anna 2. Wow, my brain is not firing. And Shellcat, you caught a blue discus. Hey-oh, it's not a bottle or junk. That is a win. A win is a win. So I do get a rocket. Although I can get a point per rocket that I have, because I have a couple. Actually, it'd be 3 points. A point per wormhole. I have 2 wormholes. A point per sun, 2 points. 1 point per system with 4+, which would give me 3 points. So right now, 3 points is where it's at. And this is 2 points for every 3 moons. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We'll take the 1 point for every... Yeah. Do that. Hey, a clownfish. It's Nemo. That's so good. Okay, so there we go. So now they take these 2. And that's going to move there just so I know going forward. And let's fill these here so I don't forget. And they are definitely getting a rocket on this one. So they have a 7, a 7. Oh, a 7. So technically, I'm running out of room to put their cards, but we'll throw it there. There's no 5 here. So they have enough rockets for another token. So they take the furthest left, which is 1 point for every 2 blue. Cool. So that's theirs. This is another planet for them. I'm just running out of room. Technically, this one is at the end. I just ran out of space. So let's do that. So we can fit our stuffs. It's funny, I play these like huge games on here, but then these card games that spread out are so hard to manage. Okay, so this is what they'll be doing next. Okay, actually, that's gonna be... We're only 2 more rounds. So now I can do... So I'm definitely winning on the asteroids. I really need another moon is what happened, but there are no moons coming out, so I don't think I'll be scoring this. I'm really trying here, but it's just not giving. To be fair, I could have taken that moon even though it didn't meet the condition. I didn't think about that. So that might not have been a smart play on my end. Yeah, this is terrible. I can do a 3. I need a blue. And you know what? We're getting desperate here, so I might just pop a blue in here just to get a blue. So if I do this one, throw that in there. It's a 6, which is rough out here. Let's just push this up a bit. So you can at least see the number. It's a 6 blue. And I get 1 more. What else can I do? I need a sun, but these suns are not scoring me anything at all. This is terrible. This brings me back up, so... Because I can start going 4, 5. So I can do a 5 here. I need a sun, is what I need to happen. Or should I put a 5 green? Ooh! It has the letters, and there is some scoring for that, so we'll see how that goes. Let's do that. Okay, how many rockets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 more and I got another one, so we'll see. This fills. This fills. This one's gonna get these 2, so there's no 3 here, so a 3 will go here. And a 3 will go here. No, they didn't. Oh, they did get an extra rocket. Ugh, hold on. Let me count the rockets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one. Okay, so 5. Okay, oops. 4. Okay, so 5 rockets on that one. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 rockets there. Make sure I can see the numbers. 9, 10, 11, 11 with those. 12, 13. So nope, that's it. Okay, so now these fill. And that was from there. So that's going to go there. This is going to be the last round. Technically, this is supposed to do this. Oops. And do this just to fill out the rest of it. Oh gosh. I mean, that doesn't help me a ton, to be honest. But they will take those asteroids, which will tie them with me. And I don't want them getting those points because they have asteroids too. I don't love that. I also don't love that. Ugh. Well, let's see. How many of the letters I have? I have D, C, D, and G. And in the scoring, unique planets, points for moon cards, research symbols. Scores based on the number of research symbols. Okay. Cool. I don't know if it's worth it, but I can clinch that. Or I could take that moon, that sun. It'll only give me 1 point. Ooh. It'll only give me 1 point. There are no. Oh, there's a moon. Well, unfortunately, I can put this moon here. Oh, there's another moon, though. That moon can go here. Haha! So that moon's going to go here. Because that's going to get me 2 points. It's kind of hard to see, but it is on top of a blue planet. And then... Oh, that sucks. That moon won't score, but who cares? Okay, so this moon, however... Yeah, it wasn't scoring there. Oh, ew. Yeah. Okay. This moon is, I'm going to put it here. It's not going to score, though, unfortunately. Ew. I'll pull out a little bit here so you can actually see this. There we go. So that moon is not going to score, but we'll get to it when I start doing the scoring. And then... Okay, so let me just make sure I have a right amount of cards here. We should have equal number of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Am I short a card? I shouldn't have 25 cards. I definitely might have forgotten to take in a card. That's bad, because this card counts as a starting card, so it's not part of it. Oh no. Well, I'll just take it now if need be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. No, 26. We're good. Okay, so now we're over to here, and let's make sure we have their cards counted. Oh, I didn't check my rockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Don't have enough for another rocket. Why do I have 3 rockets? I shouldn't have 3. I should only have 2. I think I may have taken one by mistake. Yeah, I shouldn't have 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so we'll just take away the last one I took. That actually shouldn't be there. I should only have 2. 15 rockets would have given me that. They're not close either, and they're not going to get it either. Okay, so now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, here we go. So it's going to be these 2. This one and this one. So they do, in fact, get another asteroid, which sucks for me. Oops, dropping stuff. Ay. What just happened here? That's so strange. Oh, there we go. Magnetize things. Okay, sorry. And then they get this one as well, which will also go, I'll just throw it here. But there were 13 rounds. I hope I didn't miss 2 cards for them. I might have. So, let's see. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I think I missed a turn for them, which is really not great. Boo earns. How did I do that? So they're technically 2 cards short. So because of my oversight, we'll give them the 2 cards that are here, which means I'm definitely not winning asteroids now, but they should be, it's 13 rounds, so it should be 26 cards. And I have 26 and they did not. We'll just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2. Yeah, it's 26 because I counted this already. Okay, cool. Now we're back on track. My apologies. So, let's do... I love how I'm losing track in this card game, yet when I play Sweetlands, which has way more stuff in it, I manage to keep track of that. Go figure. So strange. Okay, so let us do me and AI. All right, so this is the little score thing here. So there we go. And let's go from there. Oh, sorry, Tangy, I didn't see. Hydrate. Yes, I should do that. So much talking. Not enough drinking water. Thank you for the reminder. Is anyone else working today, or is it just me? Because right after this, I'm going to go back to work. Yeah, good times. But it's pretty chill. Okay, I digress. So now let's look at the scoring. We're playing on easy, so we look at the points for... Sorry, so score your tableau as you would in a multiplayer game. Yeah, so there definitely should have only been 7 cards. I might have accidentally added 1 extra card, but that tells us 7 cards signaled when the game ended. Okay, so points for sun cards. So I'm guessing it says, it's weird though, because it says sun cards. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Place any sun within their tableau. There's no need to align them with any of the columns of planet cards. They're not associated. So I guess I don't score those. But score the AI opponent's tableaus as follows. Note that for some categories... Okay, so points for sun cards. I see. So they just get a point for having a sun card. I see. Okay, so let's do theirs first. Let's actually separate it out because these don't matter. So that. Sun cards... This is a moon. This is a moon. My gosh, they killed me with the asteroids. And then this is a wormhole and moon and sun. Okay, so they have 3 sun cards, including the one they started with. So they have a total of 3. And then mine is scored differently. So I actually score it based on what it says. So in this one, it's every 2 points for every green and blue planet in this solar system. So it's not great. So in this case, I have... Oh, okay, I get 4 points. I got a green and a blue here, and a green and a blue here. So that's 4 points for my suns. Woo! The next one are moons. So place any moon cards. Okay, we did that. So now... Oh, okay, I guess I'll do it in the order they have it. Points for number of unique planets, per solar system. So each solar system based on the number of unique planets per solar system. Remember, sequence does not matter for AI. They simply score points based on the number of unique planets. So let's see here. So the chart for unique planets is... right. So here they have 1, 2, 3... Actually, they have all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... That's 12 points right away for that one. Yep. So 12 points for that one. This one they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different numbers. So 12 plus 5. So that's 19. Oh my gosh. 3 different numbers. So it's 22. So 3 points for that one. 23, 24. So 24 total because these are only ones. So 24 for that. Yikes! So I have distinct, so different. So even though I may have 7 cards, there might be different numbers. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, that's an X. Counts as whatever. So, yeah. So I have them all. So that's 12 for that one. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 12 plus 7. So that's 19. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 19, so 26. Okay, that's not terrible. Now the moons, I have to see. I didn't score these very well either. Oh my goodness. Let's see. So for moons, I have this moon, which I did score because I just needed to be beside a blue card. So that's 2 points. This one has to be between a green and a blue, so this does not score. And then this one has to be beside a purple on either side. So I only got a total of 4 for moon cards. For the solo, it's the number of points scored on the moon card. They just get it, period. So they get 5 points. Trash. Then we look at unique research symbols. So that's the cards that have these letters on them. And I only have 3 unique ones, which is not great. So that's only 3 points. Dang. Dropped the ball on that one. AI. Scores based on the number of research symbols. Oh, okay. So yeah, so they also... No, they have more than me, I think. Okay, let's see. Oh gosh, this might be bad. So in this little deck here, they have D and E. I'm just going to put these like this. D and E. C and F, so D, E, so yeah, that's 4 plus 1. 4, 5. Okay, so they have 5 unique symbols. So that's 7 plus 1 other one, so they have a total of 9. I'm assuming each set on its own counts as well. Uniquely numbered planets, add those points together. Yeah, so they would also... Sorry, research symbols. Oh, total number of unique symbols in their entire galaxy. Unique symbols found. Add the appropriate number of points. Oh, no. So sorry. It's, in fact, 7. They have to be different. I was trying to, like, if they had one-offs, does that count as an individual one? But no, I think it's 7. Now we look at the rockets. Mine, I straight up get 3 points. And then for every 2 orange, I get a point. I did not think this clearly. So, 1... I get 2 points. Oh my gosh. Sorry, so 5 total. AI rockets. Let's see, what do they get? Scores, each rocket token... Oh, they just get 4 points. It's 2 points per rocket token they have, so they get 4. Asteroids, this sucks, because they had the most, so they get 10, straight up. And I get 6. But let me just double check to see. Right, where's my little solo? Boop, 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 boop. Asteroids. Yep. So I get 6. And then we're going to add this up. This is so sad. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So 34, 30, sorry, hold on. 37, 42, 48. Yeah, I think I got my butt kicked. 24, 30, sorry, 24, 27, 32, 39, 49. Oh gosh, 53. Okay, that's not bad. So the AI only beat me by 5 points. Not terrible. I was worried because those asteroids killed me. Had I gotten that and not forgotten my turn to take a turn for that, I would have had that extra 4 points. I still would have lost by a point, but that doesn't matter. Actually, no, that's not true because they would have gotten 6 instead of 10. Ha! Anyway, so there you go. That is Point Galaxy Solo. And as you can see, it takes up a little bit of space. So if you're trying to do it, like, yeah, give yourself more space. I just didn't have the room here to do it, so I apologize for that. But yeah. Thanks, Game Rice Guy. Not bad, considering that my solo strategies are terrible usually. But, yeah. So there's that. Oh my gosh. So hopefully that's one you'll try out. I didn't mind it. I still think I like the other ones better, but yeah. Okay. So I do have some games that I was going to show you that I had been playing that I had gotten to the table finally. Not like a full walkthrough, but just show you some games that I tried out on the weekend. I don't know if you're interested. If you're not, we can just leave it there. But if that's something you're interested in seeing, let me know, and I'll just quickly show you those games. So we're just going to do this. I'll have to sort this out after. Tidy that up. I'll give you a moment. You want to see? Okay, cool. It's nothing fancy, but I figured I have the bag here. I got a few extra minutes. And yeah, I can always stay a little extra time at work if I need to. All right, let me just clear this off the table, and then I'll pull the other ones on. So let's do that. Just enough room, and then I'll actually be able to change to this scene. Hold on. I don't know if I set it up properly, but there we go. Okay, there we go. And then that way I'll have the whole table, so you won't have to see my hand twice. All right, so let's do that. Doopy-doopy-doo. And let's do that. And throw those in there. Okay, and then we can just tidy that all up after. Oops. We need that. All right, let's see what we have. It's not going to be a ton of games. Oh, as I shake my table. Okay, so we played this one. Just zoom in a little bit here. Have you all heard of Cat Sudoku? I have the bigger box, and this is a Tate Wu game. I don't know if you've played any of these games before, but for those who haven't played Sudoku, it's not a game I usually played a lot of, but I thought this one was so cute with the little cards. So let me see here. I only played it once, but it does have a solo variant that you can see. But what ends up happening is you have a grid of cards. Sorry. You end up starting with a card. I'll just do a quick overview here. You've been eyeing this one. Okay, good. So then I guess it's good that I'm talking about it. So I've only played it the one time. So let me just see the quick setup here. I'm not going to play it in full, but yeah, here we go. So what ends up happening is you start with a card, and then this little token goes on it. Okay, and then other players get, let's just say this was a player over here. Okay, and let's say then me as a player here. Okay, so what ends up happening is you have a 3x3 grid in the middle, and you're trying to place cards around this in this grid. So these cards that you start with are cards you have in reserve, and these you actually have to use these cubes, 2 of these cubes, to get one of these cards out, but it's like in addition to your actual action. So let me just see here. Yeah. So you end up drawing. So let's just say this was the deck. Okay. You would end up drawing a card. Oops. Drawing a card. And you can either place it on an existing card if it doesn't have this token on it, or adjacent to one. It doesn't say if you can place it, if you can't place it diagonally. So we were playing that you can. This I'll have to verify. But if you know Sudoku, you cannot have, in this particular game, the same color in the same row or column, or the same number in the same row or column. So in this case, me placing this would be safe. But you also want to read whatever the ability is on the card. So in this one, it says place on an odd numbered card. Unfortunately, I have no cards to place on because I can't place it on this. So I would just get that one. Before I forget, I don't remember if we start with any cubes. We might. I think we start with one. I'd have to double check. So that would be your turn. And then if you had enough cubes, let's say I had 2 cubes aside. Additionally, as an optional action, I can take one of my other cards now and place it in the tableau. So I can put it on top of a card, beside a card, but I'd want to read it. So this says place on a green card. Maybe I don't really want to place it right now. I couldn't place it here, but I would be able to place it here or here. And then I'd have to pay the cubes to do so. Now, you don't want cards in your reserve because they're negative points. I think it's -3 per card that end up sticking around in your reserve. So that is something to consider. And you play around like that, obviously trying to, when placing a card. So once you've placed a card, this moves. So now this card is available to place on top of for another player in a future turn. So when you draw, you want to try to do the thing, place into a corner space. So again, barring that you can place on a diagonal. So let's just say that ends up being a corner space. If I did that on my turn, I would get one of these yellow cubes, which I need to get this out. And then I believe the game ends when immediately when the draw deck is empty. And that's the game. So if you like Sudoku and you like cute cats, this is super adorable, and I think people would enjoy it. We had a really good time with it. I forgot to tell you about the scoring. Sorry, that's super important. Scoring zones, because it's not cooperative. I mean, it kind of is, but not. So we played, for example, a 4-player game. So in a 4-player game, what you're going to look for is you want to try and make sure you have lots of cards on stacks, because those are going to be points for every card in each stack. So player 2 is hoping people place lots of cards up here. Player 3 is thinking, oh yeah, they need to place lots of cards here. Player 4 in that bottom row, and player 1 over here. So it's one of those things you kind of have to work together, and some of the edges overlap if you're playing with 4 players, which is what we did, but you're trying to get as many cards as you can in your row because they're worth points, point per card in the stack. So that is something to consider. Sorry, that's important. So there you go. So that is Cat Sudoku. I really enjoyed this one. You can play it solo, so maybe I'll throw this one on a stream maybe tomorrow or something if people are interested in seeing it. Again, it's pretty quiet at work, so I'm kind of just chilling with these kinds of slightly easier games. But it's fun. So there you go. Cat Sudoku Summer Festival. I should be specific. So that's that one. Sorry, that was like super fast explanation, but hopefully you got that. I thought it was really cool, the scoring part, like if you're playing with 4, so like you kind of have to work together a little bit, but in the other ones you don't as much. So there is that. I feel like there's a lot of Vampire Masquerade in the chat, which is great. I love it. Okay. And something else that's appealing with this too is that the box is small. All right, so there's that one. Again, we just played some like lighter games, so nothing too wild. And where is it? Ah, this is one Suzanne kept talking about, and I had never played it until yesterday. Pass Pass. So has anybody played Pass Pass? It's trick taking, which y'all know I love a good trick taking game. Yeah. And this one's very cool because you can see some scoring. Okay, so this one's cool because these are all the different like colors, but they're also the different suit colors. And if you just noticed, my hand could be like this, so I see this, but everybody sees this. So they can see the colors you have, but they don't see the numbers. But still, that's important. And this is one of those games, like a trick-taking game, you usually try to follow suit. So that means if someone plays a blue, you also, as another player, want to play a blue. In this case, you can play off suit, and sometimes it's encouraged. So let's say someone led with a 7. I can say, now I'm going to play a green. Someone else could potentially play a pink. And someone else could follow and play a pink as well, if they wanted to. So the reason why this matters is because the goal of the game is to either, and I'll show you the score pad so you can see, try to get 3 passes. I'll explain what that means. 3 passes, which will end the game immediately, or at least try to get certain types of cards that will count for points. Now, some of the cards have diamonds on them, and those are important. If we don't get the pass that we need, those are going to be extra points. So what ends up happening is if we have this scenario here, the player who played the highest card of the winning suit will get to pick a card from whatever's displayed here. Let me repeat that. The player who has the highest, numerically highest numbered card of the suit that has the most in color will win. So in this case, it's pink. So whoever played the 11, because it's the highest number out of this pink suit here. Sorry, and I should explain. The highest number, period. We're going to add these together. So the 11 and the 9 would make 20. This is 7, this is 2. Had someone else played a different color, like that, yellow is a 3, the yellow still wins because it's the highest number, okay? So back to our original example. Actually, we can stay with this example. It's totally fine. The person who played the 11 now gets to pick any card here. Numerically, the numbers don't matter. It's more the color than anything. So, or the diamonds, because diamonds are extra points when we're calculating points. So they might go, I don't really want the pink. I want the yellow because the yellow has some diamonds. This will score 1 point plus the 2. The other reason why you may want a certain color is because pass happens as soon as a player has one of each color. Numeric value doesn't matter in their tableau. So if I had these cards in my tableau, oh, let me pull that over, sorry. All I would have been missing from this hand was yellow. So I would not only get a pass, so that would give me a little dot on the sheet. And remember, 3 of these dots will end the game immediately. But it also gets me some extra points and then the diamond. So this, if we were finish that round, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 6 points because the diamonds count as a point each. The second player, the second placed player, gets to pick the 2 lowest cards. So in this case, it would be these 2. Again, being second can be difficult here or difficult for the other players because you've just given someone 2 cards of 2 different colors which might complete their set to make a pass, which is again that dot on the sheet. 3 of those dots will flat out just end the game immediately and that player will win. So points are another way. If you don't get passes, whoever has the most points will win. So this is why that's important. So anyway, that was super, super quick, but this was really fun. I do like trick taking, and I do like when they mix it up a little bit with different ways to play. So if you do like trick taking, this might be a game you want to try. I really enjoyed it, and the fact that people see the colors in your hand really makes it interesting. Yeah, Tangi, I think you'll like this. Shellcat, Game Rights Guy, I think you'll like. If you like trick taking, if you're not into trick taking, I don't think this is going to change your mind, but I think you will enjoy it for those who do. So that was one we played as well. We were playing a lot of lighter games just because I was only there for a short amount of time at this event. And we played another one. I don't have it in my bag right now, but I did pull out an oldie but a goodie. So I have played this game before. Have you all played this game? Drop it. As you can see from the worn edges, I played this game a lot. It's so good. So this is not a new to me game. The other ones were new to me. This is fun. Let me just zoom out a bit because there are a lot of pieces. Oop. Yeah, this is like one of those games I could teach in my sleep because it's so easy. So this is like, I feel like this is party-esque, but it is one that the rules are pretty straightforward. So there are some assembly required in this game. So you have this little, let me see if I can pull it out quickly. So this slides together. Hold on, let me just get it together. Eek. Doing this off the table is so awkward, but it's just I don't want this cable to shake like crazy. I promise you it is not that challenging. I am just, there we go. I had it on the wrong end. There we go. So this goes in like this. Let me see if I can zoom out even more. There we go. So this goes together like this, okay? Obviously standing. And then you're going to put in the bottom here, these slats. You can either put it on the shape side or the color side. I usually like to use the shapes, okay? And then there are some long ones. I'm not gonna put it all together. You put these on the side. And again, you can choose to do these, or you can choose to do colors. Again, I usually just stick to that. And those just pop down on the side. So it looks like that. Okay, and they'll correspond to the correct tiling that are here. I think I have the wrong one on this side. Yes, I do. Okay, as an example. And you would do the same on the other side. So what ends up happening is everybody gets a set of colors. And now you can play this in teams. I often play this with teams. Or you can play individually, so 4 players. So what ends up happening is everybody gets, sorry, those are for calculating points. You get these shapes. And the goal is to try to get as many points as you can by, here are the restrictions, your shape, you are going to literally drop it in this little thing here, and I'll show you once I've dropped it. And you're trying not to touch your color to your color. So like colors cannot touch. Yellow cannot touch yellow. Like shapes cannot touch. Square cannot touch square. And you also have restrictions on the bottom. So if you're on the bottom level, the square, for example, can't touch in here. Not when it's up here, just when it's touching the bottom. Then on the side, you have more restrictions with the same shapes. And the square, for example, is here. When I drop a square, it just can't touch this side in that location at that time. It's so tricky. And then the little dots here, if you end up touching one of those with your shape, you end up getting points. The small dots give you an additional 3 points, the medium gives you additional 2, and the large ones give you an additional 1 point. You score points based on where your shape kind of peaks through at the highest point, so 1 all the way through to 8. Okay? And you play that out till you play out all of your pieces. Now, you score it once you've dropped your piece and it's settled, and then once you've scored it, you move on. So if it shifts throughout the game or whatever, doesn't matter, you're scoring it for that time. So you would take your piece, drop it, and then I didn't put the other side in. I should probably do that so you can see. Oops, wrong way. There we go. So I put the square in there, and if you look, it's not touching square on the bottom, it's not touching square on the side, it's not touching another yellow shape or another square, so that would give me 1 point. So, there you go. Now, there are other variations you can play, so like you can add the happy faces. This is great for new players, so if you drop one in and you break a rule, this allows you to score like you did the right thing. Usually people save these to the end. I don't play with these unless I'm playing with new players. And then, of course, I had to get the extra bits where they have like rules cards, so you can just change a slight rule, making it more challenging. You can also mix up the slats that go in there, maybe having restrictive colors versus shapes or a mix of the two. So there you go. That's Drop It. I love this game. I played a lot, and I'm not a party game kind of person, but this is fun. So if you haven't played this game, it doesn't look like this, by the way. This box cover is like the old version, because I got it when it first came out at Essen in like, I don't know, 2018 or something like that, or 2017. It was a long time ago. So they have since redone the packaging. I think the rules are the same. But honestly, it's fun. This is one, like I'm not a huge party game person or whatever, but this one always does really well. People love it. I love it. So we pulled that one out. So there you go. So that's Drop It. I had to show that one to you because it's one of my favorites. And I don't think it's too expensive. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've purchased it, and they have changed it, so they may have upgraded the pieces slightly. Last thing, let me just pack this up quickly. Last thing I want to show you is this game, and I want to know if anyone's played it, because I've been trying to get it played, and I am struggling to get it played. It's a party game, but it's like RPG-esque party game. Oops. All right, so this goes like this. This goes on top. There we go. All right, that goes like this. All right, so there's that. And then the last one, and I'm not going to open it so much, but I'll... Has anybody played this one? So it's a role-playing party game. I really want to play it. I'm having a hard time selling it to the regular game group, but I'm just curious to know if anybody else has played it and has any thoughts on it. Totally fine if you don't. I was just curious, but it literally is a role-playing party game. It's not supposed to be super hard, so I think anybody can play it. No, you have not. Okay, but it's one that I would like to play. So I'm hoping once I'm able to play it, because I think minimum play count is like 3. Yeah, 3 to 8 players, 20 to 60 minutes. Yeah, I know, Chelka, right? I was like, I want to play. Maybe this is one we have to do on a stream. I'm thinking. Maybe we'll do it on a stream or something. So if anybody wants to join, let me know. Like, send me an email, and I'll pop it in the chat. And all I have to do is photocopy the or scan the player sheets, and then people can just pick up from there. And all you need to think is like a D20, And yeah, you won't even need a shield, right? Because you'll be doing it from your home. I think there are cards that are in play, but we'd have to see. I don't know. I'll think about it, see if I can make it happen. But I really want to play this game, and I'm having a real struggle getting people to play it. I have a very select group of people who play solo RPGs and, play RPGs, period. And my main groups generally don't. So, okay, cool. I'll keep you posted on this one if you're interested. So that's it. I just played a few little games over the holidays because I've been playing a lot of video games. I've been playing a game called Dogpile. Maybe I'll play that one tomorrow. It's so fun. Anyway, I'll talk about it on the next podcast. Let me swing back over to the other screen here now that I've talked your ear off about games. Okay. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh. Ooh, sorry, that was a long stream today. I figured, why not? I have some time. Let's give her. Let's do it. And, okay, I see there's some excitement possibly for Adventure Party. So if I can make that happen, I will. Did you all also see Knives Out? On Netflix, Knives Out... Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. On Netflix, there's a Knives Out party game. I know not everybody has Netflix, but I was like, okay, I thought it was a movie that was coming out. So I'm looking for this movie, and then I'm like, oh, wait, no. It's a game. So I was like, that's cool. Tangi's like, wait, what? Okay, I swear I'm not exaggerating, but yeah, it's a Netflix game. Netflix has been like, I gotta say, like, I'm not a huge fan of Netflix, whatever, but they do have some games like Red Dead Redemption's on there. So random. But, yeah, Knives Out, the party game, is on there. So I was like, I want to try this. But again, I gotta get people who want to try it. So Game Redis guy, Tangi, Chelcat, whomever, I don't want to put people on the spot. If you're interested, maybe we'll do a stream of Knives Out. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just trying to find like different games that might be interesting to people. So Adventure Party, I want to try. And this Knives Out game. So if you have Netflix, go check it out and see if that is something that appeals to you. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't even had a chance to like click on it and look at it. But I don't know. I thought it'd be cool. I like Knives Out the movie. Oh, gosh. So yeah, so that's that. I'm trying to think what else is on my shelf. I keep trying to play this Too Many Bones game, and I'm like, I have to learn the rules, and I'm like, my brain is just not doing it. It's there. It's not hard. I'm having a block right now because I'm tired. So I will learn it. I promise. If I can do Sweetlands, which actually to me is more complex, I think I'll be okay with this one. I just have to be in the right mood to do it. But anyway, I digress. So with that being said, hopefully all had a good stream today. I think that was fun. Showed some fun games, and I hope you all had a great holiday. Lots of eggnog and treats were to be had. I love it. And yeah, so I think I'll see if I can swing a stream tomorrow. I think at the lunchtime I have to go get this fixed, my nails, because geez Louise, they just popped off. But sometime during the day, maybe I can throw something on. Either we can do maybe Cat Sudoku or Dogpile, which sounds terrible now that I say the name, but it's a really fun deck builder game that's on Steam that I was like, hey, this is actually pretty fun. So Tangi, yeah, you'll like it. So even you, Chelcat, I don't know. Game Writers Guy, you might want to jump in on that too. Check out the game Dogpile on Steam. Wow, that sentence just sounds so wrong. Check out the game Dogpile on Steam. Yeah, okay, that might be a clip for later. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, Game Writers Guy checking that. Yeah, you're like, do I want to? I'm not even into deck building, actually, but I do. The game's super cute. All right. I probably should get back to work and get back to my very exciting videos on Power Pivot. Thanks, Game Writers Guy. I mean, yeah, that one, that's a strong one. I definitely think that one was worth clipping. So thank you. I know you're not driving today, so I appreciate that. All right, Al, this is where I leave you. I got to get back to my exciting videos on Power Pivot. It's not something I use, so hey, why not learn it? I have some time. Yeah, exciting. Have a great day. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I really appreciate all of you. And I'll try and pop in tomorrow with either Dogpile or Cat Sudoku, some type of animal game. Ooh, we shall see. All right, I'll have a great rest of your day, and perhaps I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.